right, here we go. Okie dokie, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Kiki. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Don't forget, we are streaming. Make sure you join us.
You can watch me eat my bagel.
I know that sounded gross. I don't know why you saying that sounded.
Why would that be gross?
I don't know why.
Why
Just
are you such a pervert?
I can't help
Jeez
it.
Louise.
I'm a sick man. I have a broken brain, and I can't help it. Yeah, honestly, I know it was a super innocent comment, and I love that you're eating while we're on air. That's
well,
you know what makes great radio.
I knew you would rant about something for a little bit, so I knew I had time to chew in between.
Well,
I was not feeling well. I needed something. I needed bread because your coffee is a little strong this morning.
Don't be a baby.
It's making me a little like, ugh.
You said before it was
nauseous, like your face.
Well, okay. Well, you're on it today. Well, you're really getting it. Yeah, I'm really happy you chat GPT'd all those insults now. Look at you, Miss Saucy Mouth.
Oh, I got more. You just wait. Still got a lot of show left.
Actually, here, I will let you eat because I just found out something, which, by the way, everyone, we are streaming. Find us on all your favorite platforms. You can join us on Facebook, also the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. While Kiki's eating her a bagel, which it's not as dirty as it sounds, okay? I'll tell everyone that. If you're like me, that was a dirty statement. Clearly, it's not. It's just someone describing eating a delicious carby breakfast. But I just found out something about these cool glasses that I have.
Oh boy.
You can take off the middle part there so it doesn't stand as, or maybe not, because that's really hard plastic. I don't want to take that off. Never mind. This was dumb. I thought I found out something cool on this, but really it's just, I think
hey, here's another insult.
What?
I was thinking of you this morning.
Yeah.
It reminded me to take out the trash.
Did you look up like dad joke insults? Is that what you looked up? Unbelievable. The mouth on this broad. Can't believe it. Ladies, you got to pace yourself. You only got so many and you can't revisit these. So slow down. Slow down on your insults. How many did you get? I can
call you trash every day.
Yeah, that's true. That's just me though. That's just me being me. That's all it is. That's all it is. Anyway. How many do you have, though? How many insults?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh. Everyone's attacking me on the stream. I know. The Chiefs lost to the beloved Lions. I get it.
Oh, they did?
I knew this was coming.
Wow.
Okay, well,
let's save it for sports because we still got morning dump to do. And
we'll played, Lions.
What I want is I want every Lions fan to get in on our stream as we build to sports and just rip Kiki a new one. Just rip her and the Chiefs. And I will read every single comment.
Everything you got.
So while we're doing this, we'll get to morning dump. Everyone get on the stream if you can, Facebook, YouTube, and insult the Chiefs. Be as mean and disgusting as you want to be. And I will make sure that I read the comments. All right. Anyway,
So
we gotta keep things moving here, folks. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777.
77.
Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. It's really not as good. You got to work on it a little bit. I don't know. Or do you not feel confident in saying the number 77? What's the deal? I don't know. Just kind of.
I think I say it really well.
All right, fine. Let's not focus on your shortcomings. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. Companies are so passive aggressive now. If you're gonna fire someone, fire them. All right. Don't be all, oh well, look, we really like you as a person. It's just not where a poll by the site Resume Builder. Oh my God.
What?
I said resume builder instead of resume builder. But to be fair,
Oh my
the,
God. That wasn't even close. I didn't even know what you were trying to say. I thought that's what you meant
no,
to say.
that's on me. That's on me. Now look, to be fair though, I put
Wow.
everything in
Who's the
Notepad.
big dumb idiot today?
Resume builder. But hold on, I have an excuse, okay? I put everything in Notepad and it took away the little
Okay.
fancy little French.
Don't
text
act like
on
you
top.
can read fancy words
I
that have
can read
the
fancy words.
S.
I
Yeah,
know more
no.
fancy words than you.
No, that did not make a difference. Even if that was there, you'd still have said it the
I
same.
totally no, because that tells you
Okay.
that you got to say resume. It's fancy.
Okay.
Anyway, God, this is a train wreck.
Start from the top.
A poll by the site Resume Builder found 38% of companies lay people off instead of firing them. So they lay them off instead of you fired.
Yeah.
Just to avoid hurting people's feelings.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, 80% of bosses said their company has laid off someone in the past year when they could have fired them for cause. Sometimes it's out of kindness, like to avoid hurt feelings, to help out with the severance. But the number one reason they do it is more self-serving, to avoid a mutiny amongst the rest of the staff. Like, can you believe they fired Gary? Mm-hmm. Even if Gary sucked, the rest of the workers will get together. Oh, they fired Gary. Wait, instead of saying, "Oh no, Gary got laid off." He got laid off.
I think that the pandemic created that okay space to lay off someone due to like budgetary reasons. I mean, you could pretty much do that every time. Budgetary reasons. And then when they ask like, was it something that I did, performance, you just say nope.
This is wild to me because again, you know me, I hate working for the man. Like if I didn't have to work, I wouldn't work. I think it's crazy that we as a society, as a species, have been tricked into this 9 to 5, 5 days a week, working for basically a day and a half off, hopefully 2 weeks a year, to retire at 65 and die 10 years later, whatever it may be. I think it's nuts. So believe me, I never like to stand up for the man, for the company, all right, for the CEOs and all that crap. However, though, I will say you should just be able to fire someone if you want. It's your business. If you don't want that person there, but somehow we've all just been like, well, hold on, I need an ex. No, you don't. It's my business. I don't want you here anymore.
Well, right to fire is part of, owning a business. You have the right to fire for whatever you want. Some states have that.
But not everyone. It's just, I feel like this, it's kind of silly to me, is that we have to be, well, look, we really like you.
We have to dance around it.
We got to dance around it. If Sharon sucks at her job, fire Sharon. Say, Sharon, kick rocks. You're not good. And I just feel like a company shouldn't have to explain themselves in that sense. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. But at the same time, if it's easier to call it a layoff and everybody wins because nobody feels bad, then
do it. What are we doing now? Then we're setting up these people that are not.
Yeah, but
they weren't good.
They don't care. They don't care what happens to them afterwards.
But maybe though. But you see what I'm saying? We're making society.
No,
worse.
I get it. Criticism though isn't always good. People don't always, take it well.
That's why we also need to start a school. Look, not every finger painting from school needs to go up on the fridge. I think we need to start younger and start holding people accountable for their crap.
Trash.
It's straight. Look,
put it in the trash where it belongs.
If my daughter makes a garbage picture at school, why should I be like, oh, this is so great, honey. This is so good. Be like, hey, it's not your best. Why don't you try a little harder next time? And then it builds and she becomes more confident. She becomes more accountable for it. She works harder.
A little harsh. That's a little harsh.
You know what? Everyone
she's gets 3, mostly because she's 3.
Well, yeah, of course. But still though, this is a pivotal age, all right? Everyone's gotten a trophy now, and now no one can get fired without getting their feelings hurt. That's why the workforce is garbage. That's why when you go get fast food and you're like, why aren't you getting about my order? Where's the fries in the bag? It's because we haven't held people accountable, all right? All the Garys and the Sharons in the world have been white gloved all the way to everything. You're fine. You're great. You're special. No, you sucked at your job. Get out of here. And then maybe they'll go, man, I did suck at that. I'm going to try harder at my next job so I don't get fired.
Yeah.
And it starts with their finger paintings in kindergarten. All right. That's where we build it. All right.
Start
Sorry,
criticizing them young.
sorry,
So they know
Susie.
what the expectations
Right.
are from the
Yeah.
get-go.
Sorry, Susie. You don't get a trophy because you didn't perform well enough. All right. Maybe try harder next time. Okay. That's where it goes. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. You fired.
You're fired.
Fired from the company. Worst employee I've ever seen. See, I will say, like him or hate him, and his policy, whatever. The guy knew how to fire people. Trump knew how to fire people. You fired.
You
Get out of
fired.
my office. You
I've only
fired.
had to fire one person, and luckily, it
Did you
became a
cry,
mutual
too?
thing. No,
Didn't
she
you
didn't
cry?
cry.
No, you
No.
cried. I thought you were crying. Did you like?
No, not with this person. I wanted to fire them. They were terrible at their job.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And in the end, it turns out she really wasn't having a good time at it either. She didn't have any time to do the job.
Right.
So in the end, I didn't have to fire her. She thought I was just talking to her about like performance. She didn't know there was actual firing coming. But as we talked about it more and more, we both agreed that we're just like, it's not a good fit. So it came across as a mutual decision to just part ways. It worked out so well for me. I was having nearly a panic attack going into it, thinking I had to fire her.
I'm glad that for you being the firer as opposed to the firee, definitely, I'm sure there's more pressure on the firer.
Yeah.
But here's the problem, though. You just said she was not good at her job. She got off thinking, oh, yeah, no, this just worked out great.
No, she knew no, I told her she wasn't doing a good job, but she didn't know I was firing her. She thought it was just like a disciplinary like conversation. Like, you're not doing the best, like, and I kind of left it open, like maybe there was room for improvement. I was kind of dancing around it because I was stalling to get to the like, so that's why we're gonna let you go part.
So,
then she agreed she's not doing well and why. And it turns out she just didn't really like the job and she didn't have time for it. So we were like, well, then should we just call it and split ways? And she was like, yeah, I think so. I was like, sweet. It worked out.
I could fire someone in 7 words. You suck. You're fired. There's the door. 7 words. We're all done. Get out of here.
Not 8 words? Didn't you just count to 8?
You suck. You're fired. There's the door. 7 words.
7 words.
We don't need to do it anymore. That's it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Now get out my
Now
face.
get out of us. What about this? Gen Zers are going wireless, but not on the technological side. Gen Zers are ditching underwire bras.
Oh, thank God.
And I think a lot of women are excited about it. Yeah.
I quit buying those 10 years ago. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's ever since I gained a little bit of weight. It tends to roll right there.
Not as flattering.
It's not comfortable. I don't think anyone cares about the push-up anymore. So we just want to be comfortable.
Yeah, it seems that a lot of women on TikTok raving about wire-free bra options. Stephanie Jade Lewis, who is, I think, a bra maker. Anyway, wire-free girly now, not spending all day waiting to take her bra off, and it's changed her life. I don't even know if I'm wearing anything. I used to be so excited about coming home and getting my bra off. Now it's not even a thought. So, yeah.
Yeah. I literally, when I shop for bras, I just walk around going, why do you still make these? Why? Like, I have nobody wants anything to do with underwire.
Because some ladies still care about their appearance. And I think this is.
Well, they just add more padding. You can still get a push with padding. You don't need the old school metal.
Once again, the uglying down of society. I remember when women used to care about their looks. Wow. All right. Okay. A broad would actually take some time.
Carry on. I'm gonna look through my insult list while you finish up.
There was a time when a lady would put on a nice pair of pantyhose and nice set of high heels, make those gams looking good, and she would a nice fitting shirt, buttoned just right, and a bra that actually pushed them up. Now, what are they wearing? They're wearing leggings and loose fitting sweatshirts. What, boyfriend jeans?
Yeah.
There was a time when women.
Didn't you guys used to love it when we put on your clothes?
There was a time when a guy could whistle at a broad walking down the street and it wasn't offensive. What the hell is going on around here? Unbelievable. Could you try a little bit, ladies? Throw a little makeup on. Why don't you gussy yourself up a little bit? Look, we're dealing with all these I'm natural. I'm all natural. Not shaving your armpits. What the hell? Unbelievable.
Leave us alone.
Hey, throw a little lipstick on and care about your looks for 2 seconds, huh?
Here we go. So, oh no.
This is going well. This is great.
I'm gonna mess it.
So good.
Somewhere out there.
Time out. Hold on. If you screw up this comeback at me, you got to put on a push-up bra. That's what it is right there, okay? You got to find the stiffest wire bra if you screw up this comeback after my amazing points and rant that I made there.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I lost it. Here it is. Where is it? Somewhere out there, there is a tree working hard to produce oxygen for you. This is what you do with it.
Go get the push-up bra. That was not
you owe a tree an apology.
If you think that even comes close to my perfect poignant statement, go get the push-up bra. Go get it.
You're like a software update. Whenever I see you, I think not now.
Am I being insulted by a youth pastor? What the hell is happening right now? This is unbelievable.
No, a mom of a 3-year-old.
Yeah, my daughter has said meaner things to me than you have so far.
That's true.
So, long story short, ladies, you got to start trying, okay? You know what? Ever since we started letting you drive and vote, it's just gone downhill. So I think we need to change it up a little bit.
Okay, well, I'll have to come up with some better.
Yeah, and a push-up bra. I love it. Anyway,
you're the reason the gene pool needs a lifeguard.
This is so bad. You did a terrible job finding these insults.
Not.
You know what? I think
These are funny.
You had a few too many vodka crayons when you were looking these up. I think your sense of humor was.
I did. That's when I did this.
Skewed a little bit. It was skewed a little.
That's when I did this.
All right. That is your morning dump. We will be back. Oh, good stuff. Hold on.
Oh, Michael's coming in strong.
Lou said, "Thank you, Brock." All I did on that rant was hold my phone up to the wife. There, you're welcome.
Oh,
hey, what everyone? This will be podcasted.
Oh, I feel like I let the wife down. Dang it!
Well, you did a terrible job, and we're waiting for the push-up bra. I just tell you what, that's what it is. Yeah. Good morning, Michael. So go Chiefs. Go where? To the losers' room.
Yeah.
Eric said, "Morning, Swifties lost." Morning, Scott.
Yeah.
Hold on. Eric's got some good ones. I got to save those. Hold on. I'll save that. Gary, I'm sorry. I know the reason I always go with Gary, and this started a long time ago, is really it's from Team America, Gary, because that was the character's name. But Gary is just, I don't know. It's it hits hard. Gary, you know what I mean? It's a quick sounding, good sounding name that we use. But I'm sure you're a great guy, Gary, and don't feel bad when I use Gary as my example, the guy name. I promise we're buddies. It's a good name for it. And Sharon, I'm glad I found Sharon. Do we know any Sharons that listen that would feel bad if I start using Sharon? Diane. Michael said, depends on what they did. All layoffs allow unemployment, where some fireable offenses disqualify. Well,
sure. I've been like, I know more companies though are willing to pay it just to like not burn.
And honestly, that's what the story talked about. They're like, look, you were awful, but here's a little bit of money.
Maybe they're a good person and they like,
Yeah.
I've seen that more.
Just making the weak weaker. That's all we're doing. All right. Just, give it a free ride. Unbelievable.
Eric says the Chiefs need a push-up bra.
Mahomes is getting a little chesty. He's been drinking too many Coors Lights.
He has been.
Let's see.
Michael said these comebacks are weaker than the Chiefs. I'm not giving it. I'm just like the Chiefs. I'm not giving it my all yet.
Rick
the
said, "I'll
good
be
stuff
your
for
athletic
later.
supporter." There you go. Do that Janet Jackson hand bra thing. There you go. All right. Well, let's get into sports here. All righty. Good morning. 7:33. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki. Hey there.
Good morning.
How you doing? I just realized I did not even pull up sports, and of course I ranted too much. I was very ranty last break. I apologize. Thanks for
Very
continuing.
rude.
Thanks for keeping continuing eating while we had a whole break off air where you could have put a bite of food in your mouth, and it's 10 seconds in. Here's a good time for a bite. Impeccable timing, Kiki. Impeccable timing. Anyway, so why don't we get to it? I did get my sports pulled up. It's time for sports.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just kick it off with some baseball action? We do have a lot of football to talk about, so we'll get to that. But some scores around the league. The Tigers beat the Yankees 3-2 in 10 innings. Astros beat the White Sox 2-0, and the Blue Jays beat the Cubbies 1-0. Low scoring games there. Tonight, the White Sox taking on the Giants in San Francisco. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear a flower in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco.
You don't have a bad voice, by the way. It's not
I
too
know.
bad.
Oh, thank you. Should I sing another song?
Even when you sound like an idiot, it's really not
thank
too
you.
bad.
Thank you.
You sound dumb.
Should I do? You just
But it's
sound
not
like
like
a
ear
moron.
piercing.
Yeah, it's a good dumb to listen to.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're playing at 9:45. Thank you for the compliment. Tigers and Cubs are off. God, there was actually a lot that happened. We had NASCAR it got suspended.
It got delayed. Yeah,
it got delayed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, you know what? Honestly, though, NASCAR fans don't care if a race gets delayed because that just means they get another day to drink their asses off and watch cars rip around a track. So you go to a NASCAR
2-day event now.
Yeah, right. You go to a NASCAR event and it's overcast. You're like, hey, I got 2 days of drinking ahead of me because if that thing gets delayed, you're still getting just as drunk as you were if you were to sit there and watch the whole race. You just now are putting it off until the next day. That's what it boils down to. You're like, all right, we're going to get hammered drunk today on this rain delay, and then we're going to drink tomorrow when it's sunny. And this is great. 2 days, we'll take it. So, yes, it was the Firekeepers 400 put off until today. I'm traveling down the road and I've heard football. Should we talk football, Kiki? You want to talk?
I don't want to, but fine.
Bears beat the Bengals 27-3. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how good Caleb Williams looks. I know it's preseason, but he's showing some promise. I think now here's the thing. Justin Fields, Mitchell Trubisky, Kyle Orton, they all showed promise. So I'm not getting too concerned, but I was hoping for more. They did have some 3-and-outs. The Bears did have some 3-and-outs, but hey, that's football. That happens. Sometimes you got to take a bit, but he also ran. Caleb Williams ran in a touchdown, had some good scrambling in the pocket. The kid's got legs. I want to see more faltering from the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. The next Patrick is what all the Bears fans are saying. But they did beat up on the Bengals pretty good, 27-3. Colts beat the Cardinals 21-13. You know, to be honest, I didn't watch the Packer game. I think the Packers
lost. No,
did the Packers lose?
To Denver.
Oh yeah, 2-27. Wow,
you suck.
Not a good showing against the Broncos. We did get you suck. What'd you say? What? You suck. They did get a safety. That was the only highlight I saw. So. All right, that's preseason. Don't matter. Why don't we talk about seriously though?
Remember that. Let's remember that. It's preseason. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when the Packers.
Remember that.
It does
preseason.
Matter
it does not matter. You said that.
The Chiefs get embarrassed by the Detroit
Oh,
Lions.
we lost by 1 point. I wouldn't call that an embarrassment.
What an ass kicking the Lions handed to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kicking. We lost by 1
The
point.
Chiefs should
playing 50%. Mahomes throwing behind his back throws. I mean,
I would
it was a joke.
I would cut Mahomes. I would trade him for a song if I was the Kansas City Chiefs organization. They're done. Stick a fork in the Kansas City Chiefs. They are
You wish.
done.
You all wish.
After
Y'all
being
hate it.
annihilated by the
love
Detroit
to hate
Lions.
the Chiefs. You love it.
Like, do they know how to play football? What happened? I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You only hate teams that are threatening to you.
Boy, after watching that,
you're really threatened by us.
I almost like the Lions should feel bad for how bad they beat up on the Kansas City Chiefs. Like you shouldn't do that.
You act like it was 3-32. It was lost by 1 point.
You shouldn't do that to a team out of just respect for the game. Like, you shouldn't beat someone that bad in a public forum. So,
you're so stupid.
Honestly, if I was the Chiefs, I would demolish the stadium. Kill Travis Kelce. Did good, murder him. I would, that's what I would do. Throw him in jail. It's just, if I were you, Kiki, I'd be really worried about the season because that was hard to watch. It was hard to watch, and the Lions just put the heel to the.
It's fine. Live it up for a little while. Live it up. Live up preseason. Enjoy this preseason.
I mean, and this is coming from a guy who doesn't like the Lions. I'm a Packers fan. I don't care about the Lions. I don't want the Lions to win, but wow, did they come to play against the Kansas City Chiefs? And
why can't you be like, I support my in-law team. My in-law team is whoever my husband likes.
Yeah.
They're my second team. I give you that respect. I wear the Packers jerseys. When the Packers are playing, I support them. I root them on. And then when the Chiefs come on, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nada. No support.
I don't mind fighting with you from September until January, because here's the thing. I bleed green and gold. I am an obnoxiously loyal, to the death Green Bay Packer fan. And I'm sorry, even though I love you. You are the apple of my eye, my one and only. I will never want the Chiefs to be better than my Packers ever. There will never.
That's what I mean. You complain about them because you're threatened by them because you know they're going to beat up on your Packers this year.
No, because it's annoying. The Packers
another Super Bowl.
Packers beat the Chiefs last year. Do you remember that in regular season?
Doesn't matter. We had the better outcome.
It was an Arrowhead too, in that stupid stadium where you guys have
doesn't matter how we get there. We got to the end goal. The end goal is the Super Bowl. That's guys what we do every time.
Really appropriated the Native Americans, all right, there with your Chiefs and your it's very racist, Kiki. I don't know if you know that or not. And then you have a coyote as a mascot. That doesn't even make any sense. You're the Chiefs and you got a coyote? Unbelievable. Yeah. What a dumb team. What a stupid organization you have there. Unbelievable.
I love that you are making fun of our mascot when you are a Packer. You are a Packer. What is a Packer?
I tell you what,
an employee.
Yeah, someone
on employee.
A blue collar. Are you insulting blue collar workers now on the assembly line, packing all of our goods and services?
I'm just saying.
Now you hate blue collar workers. Way to go, Kiki! Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, keep trying to spin that. Stupidest mascot ever.
You hear that?
You have an employee. You have a job.
The backbone of this. The backbone of this nation. You're sitting.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
They don't exist anymore. He's old.
It's all automated. It's all automated now. There's no. Anyway, I think you should be embarrassed to be a Chiefs fan after getting.
I'm gonna start a petition. I'm gonna say I'm offended by the Packers, so they have to change it, and make it into something even more stupid.
The Acme green and gold. That's what we'll go by. That's what we'll go by. Perfect. I'll still root for him. So anyway, long story short, though, and I do believe me, I want to. I would love to be excited for other games, but I just can't. I am so emotionally, physically I'm getting a Green Bay Packer tattoo at some point here in the near future. It's gonna happen. I think a full back piece where I have In the center, it's Vince Lombardi, the greatest coach to ever coach football. And then I'm going to have Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers.
Portraits. You're getting portraits.
I'm getting
back portraits.
Full back piece.
Okay.
I mean, like a
you should probably do laser hair removal first.
One of those Japanese gangsters in the Yakuza that gets the full, like full suit. That's what I will have, but it would be Green Bay Packer themed, and I'm very excited about it. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm sorry. I'm so happy your Chiefs just got demolished by the Detroit Lions.
You know what? I like the Lions better than the Packers.
You get out of my house right now. You leave. We're done. We are done here. I will serve you papers after the show. How dare you, madam?
Go Lions!
You're going to kiss me with that mouth?
I don't even care that they beat my Chiefs this weekend. I don't even care.
That's fair.
Go Lions.
And I don't like how good Caleb Williams has looked. All right. It's a little worrisome. I hope he doesn't come in hot to this league. I don't want it. We already got the Lions that are good. Vikings are out of it. They got nothing. But
that's sad.
Boy, I think that's good. That's good enough for now. We'll take a break. That's your sports on the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. We'll be back. Only team worse than the Packers is the Buckeyes. Don't say those two together. Come on, Michael, we're friends. That's true. Lions beat them in the season opener last year. That's right. You Chiefs just getting worked by the Lions.
We don't start strong. Everyone knows that. We're closers.
It's fun because you can sit there and talk about, our team beat you, but Mahomes has 3 Super Bowl rings in 5 years, and it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So all we can do is talk about the times we beat you. Because, Kiki, if it was the Super Bowl when we beat you, then we would be the champions. That's how I justify it. That's how I justify that. Mm. All right. Topic of the day. Oh, is there a game tonight? I don't think so.
It's Monday.
No, they don't have Monday Night Football yet.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't see this before. Paul messaged me, Paul Oliver. He said, didn't get to kill your own pig. That's why you don't like bacon. I never had to kill a pig. You know what we were talking about earlier in the show.
Yeah.
You chop it off. Yeah, I never had to kill a pig. We didn't have many pigs. We didn't do much pig farming. We had a couple, but not a lot. Which, honestly, pigs are some of the easier animals to take care of. They don't poop where they eat. They keep it designated, and they're a fairly clean animal. Smart too. Smart.
Fairly clean. They roll around in mud.
Mm. And saying outside of that, though, if you keep a pig clean, it's not like, I don't know. I would say they're a cleaner animal. Like a clean pig is easy to keep clean.
Okay.
You can train a pig to use a litter box. No joke.
You're smart.
No joke. We should get Riley a little potbelly pig as her pet. Can we do that? Can we get Riley a potbelly pig? Yeah. And by that, I mean, can I get a potbelly pig? What I mean by that is I would like a potbelly pig.
Can we get Riley a side-by-side?
Can we get Riley a Dodge Viper? Can we get her one? Can we get her a Dodge Viper? All right, 20 seconds here. What's the most harmless thing that makes you irrationally angry?
Yeah, I got mine. Oh, great. My computer's going to reboot. What kind of thing is this? Stop code?
All right, here we go. Hey, good morning. 7:47. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki.
Hello.
Oh. Anyway, 7:47, cruising right along. Kiki's still recovering from that trouncing we gave her in sports. Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm all right. The vodka crayons were worse than the game.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, we're gonna get to it. It's time for your topic of the day, which, by the way, don't forget, we are still streaming. We'll be on for the next 15-20 minutes or so. Get in on it. Find us on Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page, and subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Your topic for today: what's the most harmless thing that makes you irrationally angry? This is a bad topic for me because I have a short fuse with like stupidity, in a sense of like, it's like that shouldn't happen, but instead of just like I get mad and it lingers.
Are you talking about like road rage? I'd call it road
just
rage.
Other little things, just like even like so my answer, and I shouldn't get mad about this, but people walking slow on the sidewalk, like
Not observant, like
not
not
observant, which
not being observant.
it's not on me. I shouldn't. It should not matter to me if someone is out just enjoying a leisurely walk. But in my mind, it trips a fuse that I'm like, will you get your head out of your ass? You're just oh, this is wonderful. Somehow making yourself 3 lanes wide on the sidewalk, and I'm trying to get around. Apparently, I'm in a hurry everywhere, but I would just like the thoughts that I have in my head about those people that are just hands behind their back. Oh, this is nice. Just move.
You find a way to make people's like calm, peaceful, leisurely
It
things
pisses me off.
into a problem.
Yeah.
And you're about to make some very, calm, happy, joyful people irritated because you're always in a hurry.
You can always tell when
trying to ruin people's peace.
I say excuse me, but it's a very aggressive. Excuse me. That's how I said. Excuse me. It's not excuse me. No, it's excuse me. And then
in your face.
Of course, they're
the tight lips.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That face.
And then of course it takes. Oh, what? Sorry, I was up here looking at the clouds, just standing in the middle of the sidewalk. Excuse me. Anyway, that does make me irrationally angry.
It's like getting mad at someone who's laughing. It's like it's the happiest sound they can make, and here you are annoyed.
What's that idiot laughing? You sound like a moron over there.
Yeah, here's someone who's just having a nice stroll, and you find a way to get mad at it.
Making their joy sound. I'm like, listen to this idiot laughing. Stop laughing, moron. What are you laughing at?
Yeah,
stupid idiot.
Happiest sound they can make.
Yeah, it's
make them feel bad for it.
You son of a bitch. You quit laughing. So what it is I think if I were to wrap it all in one thing, it's just aloofness, which should not affect me at all. Just go around, Brock. You may have to wait an extra 5 seconds. You'll get an opening.
You should do what I do, because I too can be short with people if I feel like they're not being observant or they're not paying attention. Like, drives me nuts as well. But here's what I started doing. I read this book. It talks about, it's like kind of a self-help thing. And it talks about, is this a you problem or a them problem? Usually it's a you problem.
No, they're my problem. That's the problem. The problem is, maybe my problem, but they are causing. That's how it works. So I don't like that. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
they are my problem.
Sometimes say to yourself, "Is this a me problem?" And I just need to take a deep breath and chill. Unless it's like gonna physically or mentally like cause pain somewhere or an accident.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can like say something, honk at them or whatever to get them to change what they're doing. But most of the time, it's an us problem.
You're my problem. That's what happened.
You created the trigger. There shouldn't be a trigger.
No, I don't like it.
Mine.
Yeah. Most harmless thing that makes you irrationally angry.
You chewing gum.
Good answer. Survey says number 1 answer on the board. Kiki.
Brock chewing bubble gum. It is like you have discovered gum for the first time. You don't chew it that often, and you can tell because it's like you forgot how people chew gum. You've discovered gum for the first time. When you put it in your mouth, it's like you are enjoying every little everything, the chew, the taste, and makes me want to
the squeakiness.
Punch you in the face every time. It's obnoxious. The most obnoxious thing I've ever seen in my life is you chewing gum. It's loud. It looks terrible.
I'm like I chew gum like Pete Carroll. It switches sides a lot. It
Oh my
doesn't help
God.
too. It doesn't help that I usually put like 3 pieces of
Yeah,
gum in
it's
my
so
mouth.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good
Oh,
answer.
I've never wanted to punch a person before, but that every time you chew gum, just know that I am saying this is a me problem. This is a me problem. Just chill out
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
I punch you in the face,
I,
put me out of my misery. Maybe I'll just punch myself next time.
that would probably yeah.
Just
Because
knock myself out.
what's going to happen is you're going to punch me. I'm going to choke on the gum and die, and then you're going to feel really bad. All
Uh,
because I was just trying to enjoy some juicy fruit. Feel good about yourself.
Maybe you
The
shouldn't have stuck 5 pieces in your mouth, and you probably wouldn't have choked on it. You probably just would have
flavor,
swallowed it like a normal
the
person.
flavor you lose flavor if you don't chew it faster. Okay, that's how it releases the flavor. All right, I have to. Yeah, big
It's the
league chew. I put
worst.
that whole pack in there like I'm a major league baseball player, and I. How do you think I got this chiseled this Greek statue-esque jawline like it
No.
was chiseled by Michelangelo himself? It's from chewing gum.
That is
Chewing gum.
not.
Yeah, amazing. Good answer, Kiki. I will say that's a very good answer for
I
you.
remember noting that last time you chewed gum, I literally was like, if someone ever asks me what my pet peeve is, this is
Yeah.
what I'm going to say. I've never
When
felt more anger in my life.
when you're on the stand at our court hearing for the murder of Brock, and you'd be like, look, I'm going to be honest. I killed him. He was chewing gum. That's it. That's what it was.
Sorry, real quick. Speaking of getting pissed about things your spouse does that's harmless, but you're like, you see red. I just saw an old clip of, remember the what's all the kids, they had like all like 8 children. Kate plus
Duggars?
8.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
not the Duggars.
John and Kate.
John and Kate. Yeah. There's a video.
Oh, they hated each
There's
other.
a clip on them and talking to being interviewed, or maybe it was a counselor. Who knows? Anyways, they were on the couch together, and he's talking, and she looks over at him and says, "Oh my God, we stopped breathing so loud."
when they're trying
And he
to
just he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, she's like, "You sound like this."
Just that breath, your life-giving oxygen. You breathe. Just trying to suggest. Hold your breath until
he's just trying to live.
I've never seen a couple that was so terrible together. And the fact that they had 8 kids.
Why
like,
do
what
they
an
keep having
irresponsible-
kids? It was a distraction, I'm guessing.
If you were to look at a perfect example, like when society crumbles and some new race comes and settles here and they find old tapes of John and Kate Plinate, why did they let these people procreate? They clearly hated each other. That was not a household to raise children in. Yeah. And then we videotaped it and lost our minds over watching it. Oh, we suck as a people right there.
Those poor
we
kids.
ate it up. Look at those two. They hate each other and they have 8 children. Yes. Yes.
How will they do it?
How will they do it? These children will clearly need therapy later on in life. Yes. Videotape it. Anyway, good answer. We got some great answers here on Facebook. What's the most harmless thing that makes you irrationally angry? Kathy said ignorance in general. Yeah, that kind of goes ignorance, aloofness, just people that are just not paying attention. And you should, I guess, just like move on from it. Like you said, Kiki, I do like, is that
people just aren't self-aware. Most of the time it's not intentional, right? So sometimes you gotta just take that into consideration. If someone's being, an ass, like, when they're being intentionally like bad, and most of the time people just are not self-aware. It's not intentional. So, you gotta kind of sometimes have grace, take a deep breath, and
it's
carry
just
on.
bothersome that there's so many, and it's like, how did you get this far in life being that just out there? Just
I
like
go to bed thinking about those people, like are they okay? Are those people okay?
Like you're living how have you not been struck by a vehicle? I don't know, just captured by Somali pirate. Like, you are so out of it. Just pay attention.
I know, I get it.
Let's see. Michael had a good answer. Harmless thing that makes him irrationally angry, mixing Play-Doh colors.
My daughter did that, and that really
you ruined
that triggered me pretty good. I was like, oh no.
Great. Now we have this gray chunk of Play-Doh just sitting here. This is
and what you're like, do I put it in the yellow or do I put it in the purple? I don't know.
Put it in the trash can. It's ruined. It's ruined. That's why, yeah, you'll see those like the commercials for the Play-Doh toys where it's like, oh, it's the Play-Doh kitchen, it's the Play-Doh spaghetti maker. You make your little meatballs, and then it's like, well, no, that's all gonna get mixed together. And that Play-Doh is now ruined. You cannot use it anymore. People, oh, Matthew had a good one. People who wave me on at a 4-way, even though they were stopped first.
Same. No,
Yeah.
and can we include pedestrians with that too? I
Yep.
literally have to stop here because there is a pedestrian. At least make it worth my while and go across the street. Whoa, and pedestrians and they move you on. It's like, I have to stop anyways.
It's the same thing with a roundabout or 4-way stop. I know you think you're being considerate, but you're actually making traffic worse.
We should do a better job at traffic lessons.
Yeah.
We need more driving lessons.
I have no problem showing people my disdain if they let me through. Like, I make it very clear that I'm not happy that you let me through. We were sitting there.
Stare.
I want them to
know.
I'll put a hand up and I'll be like, what are you doing? Fine, I'm going, but just know, stop doing that. Stop. It may seem like you're being nice, like, oh no, you go ahead. No, you're messing up the flow of traffic. Stop it.
Unfortunately, people don't know. So sometimes when you do that, you put your hands up or you flip them off or you yell at them or you stare them down. Unfortunately, this is where I always say it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your energy because
it's not.
They don't know what they did. You could sit there and throw your hands up. They're not going to go, oh,
no,
I sat there too long or I pulled out too quick. Whatever. They don't know. That's how ignorant they are. They did it in the first place. They didn't say, oh, sorry. They kept going like they were in the right.
That's where you're wrong, Kiki, because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to now live in their brain because they're going to think about
what did I do?
They're going to think about why did that guy? That's going to ruin their day. If I can ruin their day, I'm fine with it because they're going to be in the shower later. Going, why was that guy mad? What a dick. Now I'm upset because that guy. I was just trying to be. Yeah, I'm gonna live in their brain. It's gonna be 10 years from. It's gonna be 10 years in the future, and they're gonna be in the shower. Like, God, I remember that guy that was. I'd let him through first. Yeah, it's gonna sit there. I'm gonna live rent free in their brain.
So that's your revenge. You don't want him to learn what he did and do better.
He's too far gone. He's been doing it for too long. Too far gone. Eric said people blocking a shopping aisle talking, or just people
to that too.
Like people too, just like putting their shopping cart like askew in the middle of the aisle. Do you not know how that works? Like, I get it. I could just ask you nicely, hey, excuse me, but the fact that you just, Tokyo drifted that shopping cart into the middle of the aisle and you're just there looking around, taking up the whole thing. Come on, man. Come on. Let's see. Brandon said people not putting the shopping carts in the cart corral. I was going to use that as an answer, as a harmless thing that makes me irrationally angry, but I don't think that fits in this category. That is not harmless because I've had this discussion times.
It can damage property.
Well, it can damage property. It can roll out, but also too, that is the ultimate. What is it called?
Lazy.
Lazy, but it shows really who you are at your core of a person. And the fact that so many people are such pieces of trash, that's more concerning to me that you don't. I don't think that's a harmless thing because if you simply cannot, there's a whole thing. Everyone knows my stance on this. There's a great little write-up of how the shopping cart test is the perfect gauge on how a human being is. If you don't know it, just look it up. But I think that's too serious to go in the harmless category. So that's where I'll stand on that.
You literally to judge a person, you will literally just say, do you put the carts away or do you leave them?
Like, well, it depends. No, it doesn't depend. If you don't, you're a piece of trash. End of story. That is not a harmless thing. You're ruining society, and I mean that.
Christina said slow drivers in the left lane, more driving. I agree.
Andy said that too. The dead guys. Yep. Just move over.
You will literally yell and do this.
Yeah.
And tell them to get over with your hand.
I'll do it too. You know what?
They never see you, but
you know what I'll do? I'll take it as far as
you get quite the workout in
I'll go as far as this. You're right. No, I get a lot of arm work.
I'm about to get punched in the face for 10 minutes. I'm like, just go around them. You can go around them. You're gonna sit there for 10 minutes and wave them to get over while flickering your lights.
Yep.
You would rather do that. then just simply go around them.
I'll take it as far as this. If people think Kiki is exaggerating, I will go around someone who doesn't get the picture. I will get in front of them and then put my hand out the window and point
tell them
over.
Yeah.
Be like,
You didn't see me in your rear view? Well, maybe you'll see me now.
Over, because it's just ridiculous. I'm getting my blood pressure is through the roof right now.
I can hardly ride with you anymore. It has gotten really bad.
I don't think that's harmless, though. I don't think that's
road rage.
They're not following.
You focus too much on what everyone else is doing instead of just yourself.
You understand, though, that
turn up the radio. Let's sing some songs. Let's talk to our daughter. You're like hyper focused on everyone else.
It's
I'm
because
so mad.
They aren't following the rules. They're driving around.
You're not wrong.
Machines, and I'm
You're
here.
not going to change them. I'm not going to change them.
I'm gonna put someone in one of these days. I'm gonna get up underneath someone. I'm gonna NASCAR them. I'm gonna put them into the wall, and then when I'm at my court hearing, I'm like, I finally snapped, and I'm gonna lay it out there. All right, I'm gonna lay it out why I did what I did, and you know what, the judge would be like, "You're right, free to go," and he's gonna drop all charges.
Yeah, right.
Like you, sir, are doing God's
I think
work.
I should start driving us.
The only thing that makes me more bad about a person going slow in the left lane is a woman driver, so that's not gonna happen.
In your truck.
Yes.
I hate you. Women drivers are better than male drivers. On a Sunday, at least on a Sunday.
What harmless thing? I'm moving on from it. You're never going to convince me of that.
Okay.
What harmless thing makes you irrationally angry? A lot of great answers. Larry said people eating with their mouths open. Yeah.
Brock chewing gum. Yeah.
Brock chewing gum. Samantha said 25 mile an hour speed limit. Yeah, that makes me irrationally angry. Ooh, Joe had a good one. Blocking gas pumps when you don't pump gas. But again, I don't think that's harmless. That's someone being a dick. There's certain things that are truly harmless. But then there's other things that are breaking down the fabric of society and how we should be acting towards one another. You know what I mean? Like if you pull into a gas station and you just stop at the pump and you're not getting gas, it's a dick move. That's a dick move, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Harmless though.
What about Ryan's answer? The harmless thing that makes him irrationally angry. He said driving to work. Every day just driving to work. Love it. Naomi said my husband's still breathing. There's some really good answers, and there's some mean ones. I'm gonna be honest right there. I hope your husband doesn't see that now. What the hell, Naomi? Come on.
I agree at this point.
Well, look, I'm gonna have have an aneurysm, or I'm gonna have a heart attack at some point. So why don't we shelf this? I'll save this one. This is a good one. We'll bring this one up later on down the road. It's a good answer. So, all right, we're gonna be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
It would be fun is getting someone to like a driving expert. I would love to have them judge my driving and your driving because I guarantee I'm the better driver.
That's a good idea. We should do that. All right, we'll put it on record. We'll get a
But you can't change your ways. You can't change your ways. You have to continue to ride people's butts and motion them to get over and yell at them. You can't change who you are though.
You know, damn it. See, now here, this is what we need to do.
And you have to speed in and out of both lanes to get around people. Yeah,
see,
you're not
I'd probably be
driver.
I'd probably be showing off in front of this person, like, damn, you're a really good driver. No, what we need to do is secretly record the other person while they're driving. All right.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
And then we can take it to like a driving instructor.
Yeah.
And then they can break it down.
Okay.
All right. I like it. Well, have fun looking stupid. Anyway.
You would lose.
Thank you all. Tim said I got road rage too, Brock. Yeah, it's just I don't know. There's something about I get behind the wheel of that car and it's my fuse is that big. But well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Monday. We got plenty more coming up, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.
Bye.